Welcome to The Moon Has Faded Away. Demo. An interesting game that is, used to be Spanish. Or in Spanish only. So thankfully they were able to change it into English, and then after I had, at least personally, asked in the comment section, I was like, wait, what was it? I was like, hey, it looks good. Any ETA in the English version? And then they worked on it pretty damn fast. And then I saw a bunch of people played it to death. So apparently I've been missing out on a game that I had hoped to play 8 days ago. Well, good to know it's doing well, but let's see. It is a PlayStation 1 style horror game, which is about Alex, a teenager who will live in his own flesh. How the disappearance of the moon will affect not only him and his entire family and society in general. The game contains violence, gore, flashing lights, loud sounds, sensitive topics may be brought up like suicide, so if you're a sensitive person, disclaimer, basically. Anyways, it looks really good though. So I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint and we get into it. August 24, 2 p.m. The new apartment looks spacious, but not as much as the old house. My mother has told my little sister, Elena, and me that this will be the last time, or something. It's not the first time we've moved, and I highly doubt it will be the last. Her job is constantly forcing her to move from city to city. The apartment is on the 9th floor, which allows us to have a view of almost the entire city. Maybe this place isn't so bad after all. Well, I guess it's at least not... What was it, like every building skips, what, the 9th or 13th floor, I think? I can move with WASD and move around with the mouse. Open doors with left click. I have to look for Mom in her room. It's the room at the end of the hall. Oh, there we go. Guess we do a bunch of paintings in what looks like a New York apartment building almost. Like, you know, bricks. Not all bricks. Click. Let's explore not that room. We'll do their room last. It's a loud fan. Oh. Backpack. Ooh, interesting outside. I have to... It's funny, but I mean... Especially, wait. It's just the way, like, it looks like he Tokyo drifts before turning. Okay. It does make me laugh. But it's like they're driving on the other side of the road, so I mean, I guess it's just not Western based, I don't know. Oh. A washing machine in the kitchen. Weird. Huh. No, it's a simple kitchen. The only thing it's missing is a fucking dishwasher. You got a laundry machine in here, but not a dishwasher? I really miss dishwashers. And yes, we're doing a crib assessment. So it's like, old TV, so this must be either just really old and they have old technology, or this is some time when CRT TVs were just normal. Not sure. Oh, let's check the other rooms though. And this room's really cramped. I don't know. I don't... Like, could it be a YouTube room? I guess. If it wasn't so echoey, it could you like sound isolate, then yeah. Like, it's so loud just by walking on the floors, man. It's unreasonably loud. Footsteps. I'd feel bad having downstairs neighbors. I'm wearing, like, heavy rubber boots wherever I'm fucking walking. Mom isn't in her room. Maybe Elena knows where she went. I'm just not sure if I should pronounce it Elena or not. Sometimes the E is pronounced like an A, I do believe. I'm not sure. But okay, she's not here. What's up? Hey, Elena, I need to ask you something. Right, Elena? What do you need, Alex? Mom isn't in her room. Do you know where she went? Mom said she would go shopping and get more acquainted with the city. It's okay, thank you. I mean, that's reasonable. What are you drawing? Grass and trees. Cool. Ooh, finally! But do so when necessary, avoid wasting. I can hear someone in the kitchen. Okay, the stamina is rejuvenative. It's not like some kind of thing I lose permanently. Here she is, with the move probably needing some help. Excuse me, Mom. Do you need some help? Can you go and put some music on the radio? The environment is very quiet. Then go and collect your items in the box, the backpack, and place them in your room. Yeah, sure, yeah. Seems reasonable. These ones? This one? Grab? No? Guess radio comes first. Some classical music isn't bad. It's time to pack my things. One at a time then. No. In here. My item box is on the table. Honestly, I'm gonna have to turn the mute the music. I highly doubt it's royalty free. Lunch is ready. Come eat. I hope the music isn't on for too long. Listen, guys, I think it's time to talk about moving. My work has forced us to move from the city again. The city is quite beautiful. It has many buildings and things to offer us. It might even be easier for you to find a job, Alex. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to enter the world of work. Okay, how old are you, though? At 16, 18, then maybe. Unless they're really busy in school, then I'd understandable as a parent. Even so, I'll be able to provide more income with the household. Mom, I wanted to stay in the other city. I miss my grandparents so much. Don't worry, Elena. We'll go visit them from time to time. I know that the change was very drastic, but that doesn't mean that we will not visit them again. This will be the last time that we move. We have to finish lunch. We haven't settled properly in the apartment yet. Also, we haven't met our new neighbors. We'll talk about that later. Lunch was delicious. Before I go back to my room, I'm going to turn off the radio, please. There we go. Now that I have to go to my mom and tidy things up. Sure. With the radio off, now I can feel like I'm not going to get demonetized by potential non-royalty free music. After we finish tidying up all of our stuff and settle into our respective rooms, Mom cooked us a delicious dinner. We talked more clearly about future plans again. He repeated to us again that this would be our new home from now on. She, you mean? And finally, we agreed that tomorrow we would introduce ourselves to the neighbors. I want to know the horror elements. I'm just waiting for things to, go from normal to crazy. I want to see how it works. I want to see what happens. Damn, I don't know the year still, huh? Just August. Today is the day we agreed to visit our neighbors. We're done with the move. It's one less weight off of us, as these last few days have been total hell. Elena is watching TV and Mom should be waiting for us outside the apartment. I must go and tell Elena that we are going to meet her neighbors. I'm going to leave the diary on the desk. Then I'm gonna weigh up what will be today. We haven't had any talks with the neighbors. I also have noticed that the traffic is much less than it was when we got here. So first I have to talk with Elena and turn off the TV and the radio. Let's do it now. Fuck. I don't know if it's classical and considered, like, not royalty-free, or if it's so old that it is royalty-free. Yes. Almost looks like our sister has pink hair or something. Elena, we have to meet our neighbors. Mom is waiting for us outside. I'm going to turn off the TV, so go with Mom. No having a temper tantrum, please. I am Big Bro. Lena left the apartment, now I have to turn off the TV. Yes. Come on. Radio first. Is that it? Okay, now I just have to go... Why do I have to go... What is it even supposed to be? Bingo, now I just have to go out of the apartment. It's very strange how he's, like, guiding us a little too strangely. It's too much hand-holding, I'd argue. It's better than being left in the dark, but maybe a little too much hand-holding. Haha, I have finished turning off the TV. Now I will definitely go to the front door. Now I will talk to the neighbors. Now I'm going to turn off the TV. Okay, I get it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's like have something on the top right of the screen that's like a objectives kind of thing. So it isn't this awkward thing where your main character is constantly talking to himself in this weird sense as if he's trying to talk to the player. It's like, you know, cartoon characters in the 90s. We're already in the corridor meeting new people makes me quite nervous. Don't be so nervous. Maybe our neighbors are like Mia and Peter. They might even have a pet like Curly Old Pup. Hopefully it'll be like that. So here we go. So many boxes in the hallways. No one steals them? I'm going to knock on the door. No, seriously, how much monologuing are you fucking doing, Alex? Holy shit, you don't have to announce that you're about to knock on the fucking door. Just do it. It's the only thing I'm gonna gripe about this game, hopefully. No answer. Maybe they're not home. I'm going to ring the doorbell now. Let's see the next room. Next room? What do you mean next room? What? Are we in like an apartment complex hallway? What do you mean next? Are we checking like another neighbor? Mom and Elena are talking to the neighbor. I'll go talk to our next door neighbor. Okay, so we're going... So they're not home. We live there. Just, okay. I don't know whose boxes they are, but... Okay. This one... Wait. We tried this one. Yeah. Our home... Is it this one? I'll assume these are neighbors. It's a definite slow beginning, though, for a game that's store's description says so much. So I'm kind of curious the kind of build-up they're trying to do. You okay, mister? Fucking brat, what the fuck do you want? Damn, G-man, calm down. If you're here just to mess around, get your fucking ass out of my sight. Holy... Okay. The hell just happened? We got kind of a fucked up neighbor. It's best not to bother him, Alex. That's what Mrs. Susan told me. Oh, okay. Mr. Bosch is a mentally unstable war veteran and his wife recently died. I understand the attitude. I suppose it is better that we return to the apartment. I feel bad for him, man. That sucks. Got like fucking like PTSD and a dead wife? That's a shitty thing. For a war veteran kind of situation, you know? That's kind of shitty. But, I'd give him an extra chance, I guess. Rather than just be like, okay, you're a cunt, I'm not talking to you ever again. I'd be like, I'll try to be a nice neighbor, I don't know. Yeah, it's like... The way the guy reacts, it's like how the typical kind of conversation you get from Twitter, but at least the war veteran guy has an excuse. When we were about to enter the apartment, the neighbors appeared. The family is too strange? Okay, why? They weren't very talkative, and the atmosphere had become very tense and awkward. Let's not make this... They had 2 little daughters who seemed to be following in the same footsteps as their parents. After silence that seemed to last forever, we said goodbye to them and went back to our apartment. Okay. 11 p.m. Oh, 11 p.m. Maybe something interesting? After what happened to the hall, the day went normally. I don't think there's such a thing as too normally. We had dinner and went to bed. However, I couldn't sleep. The weather was much colder than normal, so the windows are closed. It's quite late, and I must sleep. What are you doing in my room? Opening the windows? Something rather strange just happened. Was it the mother? While I was trying to sleep, my mother suddenly came into my room. She's trying to let something into the house? She didn't even bother to knock. She just pulled up the blinds and made sure the windows were shut tight. And then she was looking at the darkness of the night for a while, and just as she entered, she left the room. Okay, so she didn't open the windows. That's at least a good sign. A few hours later. I thought she's like maybe brainwashed and like opening the window to let things seep in or something kind of message. It's dawn. The truth is I couldn't sleep well at all. What happened yesterday was quite strange and I still can't get it out of my head. I'll go to the kitchen and make myself breakfast. I am pretty hungry. I can definitely tell it's like an artistic game though. Even though nothing really horror has happened yet except for the guy's face attempted jump scare. But the direction, I can tell the developers put a good amount of work rather than skimming corners. Like just even having a cutscene of the kid like waking up barely asleep, eyes barely open, and showing like the mother's even like fingers, as pixelated as they are, going through the window's blinds. Very well detailed. But obviously, what I'm hungry for is the spookiness. The palette has also changed. It's more black and white. More pessimistic, less color. Mom's watching TV. And she's got that yee-yee Karen-ass haircut, you know? Why does she keep saying he? She looks terrible. Dark clothes and slightly red eyes betray that she did not sleep. She's watching the news, whose journalists look the same or even worse. The journalist speaks with considerable concern about something I can't hear well. Mom, what's going on? Okay, so she's worried about something going on, but she's not telling us, I guess. Something otherworldly. Like me, I guess. Don't worry about it. The mom's completely ignored me, turned off the TV and went to the kitchen. It's one of those kind of, I guess, like Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark stereotypes. Or if you grew up watching those kind of shows, like, Goosebumps. It's the first time I've seen Mom behave so strangely. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Goosebumps. I'll try to ask her again what's going on. And Tales from the Crypt Keeper. The typical scenario in those kind of cartoon shows as I was a kid was, you know, kids see something strange, kids' perception is unique. Boomer parents are ignorant, annoying, and they don't trust their kid, and they just usually shake you off. And then, you know, the kid main character will be like, Mom, there's a boogeyman under my bed for fucking real. And the parents are like, Billy, you're fucking stupid, shut the fuck up. And then, you know, the kid has to try to resolve the problem without adults, because adults can't be relied upon in the shows. Which is smart, because you want the kid to feel helpless, because you're meant to project yourself onto the kid and giving a forced sense of helplessness. You know, no parental help, no big, strong dad to come in and beat the shit out of the boogeyman kind of thing. The kid is, you know, helpless. Just like, you know, in horror games where you play as a young girl, it's meant to convey that you're not some kind of one-man army, and you can get overwhelmed physically by stronger opponents or evil, bad people. Same thing. So I'm going to assume similar logic perhaps on this with the mother. She's not to be trusted per se, although whatever she's doing possibly is for the safety of the kids, but without, you know, informing us, which is probably bad. Oh, big teddy. Wait, what? It's just the sister? She hugging a teddy or something? It looks, shape's weird. We've also got more classical music going on. No journal to read? Well, I don't know. Guess there's nothing in the house. I checked around in the bathroom even. Something's gonna happen. Mom holds a breakfast tray. Her tiredness and worry is too obvious. Hi, Alex. Breakfast is ready. Our breakfast is cups of coffee? Mom forces her attitude too much. Elena has gotten up and even she seems to notice. Mom, what's going on? Why do we have a Mona Lisa painting in our cramped kitchen? Alright. Things are only gonna get worse. A few hours ago, Mom left the apartment suddenly. Ah, shit, she went to buy milk. Oh no. She looked much more nervous and worried than she did in the morning. That's what she gets for watching the news. She said she was going to do some shopping and would be right back, but she didn't. Again, she went out for milk or a packet of cigarettes. The situation, whatever it is also affecting me. I'm trying to be calm because I don't want to scare my little sister. Good big brother, yeah. I have to make her dinner and tell her to go to sleep. Okay. Gotta be responsible, big bro. No? What was I gonna do? Shit. I thought I was gonna be turn off the TV and... No? Not the radio? Guess make her dinner. That was, I guess, the first thing then. Let's see. Turn on the kitchen? I guess they mean stove. Better not blow up the place. It's time for dinner, I must tell Lena. Time for dinner. Come get it. After dinner with Elena, I take her to her room. Elena asked about Mom and I didn't know what to answer. Jesus Christ, Elena, I have no fucking idea. Just go to sleep. Well, that's quite the overreaction. What? Is this... what's happening to Alex, maybe? Aggressiveness? Shit, I didn't mean to yell at her like that. Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, Alex? Jesus Christ, you said you didn't want to fucking upset her, and then you fucking start screaming at her. What? Man, just staying here for like 1 day's messing with people? I've been hearing screaming somewhere in the building. And these are heartbreaking and fearful screams, unbearable screams. I'm going to turn on the TV to drown out such terrifying sounds. Is the furniture around the place changing around, or am I just in a different perspective that I wouldn't trust also the war veteran PTSD neighbor. Ah, shit, yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Clara Simmons. Or Simons. Welcome to the SRJ News channel, your nothing's a trust news network. Fuck off. The issue of the utmost importance, though. The moon has been missing for 2 days. Scientists and astronomers from every part of the world continue to be dismayed by this strange phenomenon. Governments dictated the use of the best telescopes and equipment towards the enormous celestial vault, trying to find the moon or a clue as to what might have happened to it. Bitch, I mean, if you can't physically see the moon, then telescopes ain't gonna help you. Each attempt has failed, and this has caused mass hysteria. Probably. This can bring too many consequences to our daily lives. Please make sure to close all doors and windows. Okay, who's fucking screaming? Bundle up, because in the next few hours there'll be a drastic drop in temperature. It is also advisable to turn off any source of light that can attract attention from the streets. Jesus. What the hell was that? Can I... Someone banging the door and I can't even turn off the TV and there's just screaming and shit. Can I look through the peephole at least? Shit, it's not Mom. The stranger's trying to get in. I need to block the... The couch can be used. I need to lock... Move it and lock the door now. I can't see shit, though. Hang on. I managed to prevent the intruder from entering the apartment. Shit just got really dark after the door banged. I have to protect Elena by all means until Mom arrives. I have to see her. She must be too scared. I can't shift anymore. I think I saw something fall off from the balcony. I don't think I should check the balcony, but let's do it. Okay. Let's just hope it's not the sister then. Wait. Am I not meant to go? Okay. I think I'm blocked by the doors. Oh, we're going to the balcony then. Just not, you know, jump. That'd be great. Sure. Please, please let it be some object or thing, but not what I'm thinking. Interesting. I'll wait and see if anything happens during the credits or after. And I guess I'll give my final thoughts though. Interesting. I can tell definitely a lot of effort was put into it. I'm not sure who honestly though jumped out the window, if that was meant to be a dream or a nightmare, I presume, since like after we saw it, our perspective was from the couch again, sort of like messing with our mind. My cons that I would give away is one, as I said at like near the start, maybe less main character monologuing. Make it so it's like what you want the character to do, and you want to like at least suggest to the player what they want to do. Have it so the character's monologuing is just simply like things to do or objectives, sort of like just a subtle thing on the top of the screen kind of thing. That'd be much better than having it so the character's like, I am going to knock on the door now. I am knocking on the door. I am going to tell my sister this, and then I'm going to do the, you know, it's too much monologuing. It's too much self-narration. So if you just have it so you cut all that away and you just, your character's thoughts are summarized as an objective in their head, then you're saving yourself a lot of effort. And like, just by doing something like that, and it's not awkward, it doesn't stand out in a negative way, if you just have it so it's like their thoughts become an objective in their mind. Secondly, the game got really damn dark. Maybe it doesn't need to be that dark. Like when I went to the door when it was banging, dark is okay because you want to set the mood and atmosphere, I get that. But as soon as I got to the door and it got super fucking dark, like I could barely see shit in the apartment. So I don't know if it's like I missed anything visually, because it's just like everything was mostly gray and black. I'll have to increase the brightness during editing for you guys, but for me it's just like poopy black. I could barely see anything. Other than that, it's a very slow beginning, which might put some other people off. I was fine with it, but I don't know, it's not even a complaint, but otherwise, pros though. Well made, 100%. I can tell there's a lot of work, passion, and effort put into this. I can tell there's a good amount of like artistic creativity put into it. And it could be a hidden gem in the future when the full game comes out. So I look forward definitely to the full game though, but let me know your thoughts down below if you have any constructive criticism yourself, your thoughts, what you liked about it and disliked. Just let it be known in the comments below so the developer can read it and help improve the game so the full game can possibly become even better. Otherwise, again, let me know your comments and thoughts down below. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber. Hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.